All right, let's talk about the contact page. How do we make one? While I'm here, I'm also going to talk about just making a general page if that ever comes up. I'll go over that. So the first thing we need to do is go to the admin section. Here we are. We're in the actual contact page is where I'm at right now. And what we basically are doing is using things called short codes. So you'll see this mumbo jumbo stuff up here. It's kind of confusing. And you'll see it says info box, right? So let me actually scroll down to the bottom of all this so we can see kind of how this works. Let me drop down the contact page. So the info box is actually doing your phone number right here. I doubt you're ever going to need to use more than this. I mean, maybe you will. I'd rather cover it just to be safe. So what we want to do is find the info box. That's this little icon right here. I'll click it. And basically your information. So title here, phone number, insert, and then that's it. So if I update this, excuse me, and refresh, I'll see another info box, right? Okay, so that's basically how that works. All right, let me get rid of this thing and clean this up a little bit. Next, we have the toggle, and that's what we're calling this is a toggle. It's kind of opening, closing, right? So if you ever need to use this, you can put these on any other page if you want, or you can come in here and add more if you need to. So this works in essence the same way as the info box. We're going to click the fixed post. Excuse me, that's the wrong one. Totally wrong one. Toggle, thank you. All right, you want to open or close. We'd obviously want it closed. Your title. So for instance, when I come here, this is the information we're going to fill out as far as what's going in there. So info, insert. Now, once we have that set up, we'll see that we have our services and then our listings of all our counties or cities or whatever else you got going on here. Okay, and also what's really important is we have to do a little bit of trickery, so to speak, of getting it to show like it shows here. Just a little bit different. So to do that, I would suggest copying and pasting. Now we don't have to manually type all this code in here. So you'll see your title, see where it says title info. I'm going to put that right in there. Update. And then you'll see I have it twice. And if I open it, there's nothing there because I haven't added any content. Okay. Don't worry about this form being all jacked up right now. I'm gonna fix that. So we're not really concerned with this right just yet. So then, if I want a content, what I would do, where are we at? Is you'll see right in here your toggled content, and this is where you would type, or in this case, put in your bullets, your bullet points, and then save, and that's it. So the toggle is really easy. We're using shortcodes for that. A little bit more, I shouldn't say really easy, a little bit more work than you probably, are used to doing, but it's a short code, and it's the only way to make it as easy as possible on you to do something and work with something that's dynamic. And dynamic, I mean, it's expanding, opening, closing, that kind of a thing. Okay, now, excuse me. Now your contact form, we're using some code that, was provided to us. So it's kind of hard-coded, meaning it's not, you can't come in there and choose some options and easily update it. This is something that if you're going to have to change or update, it's going to have to come from your Infusionsoft and then put back into the site. So I can't really go over that because it's a coding kind of a thing, so it doesn't really do you any good. Now, I did mention in the beginning of this tutorial about going over creating pages because this is a page that, it's a specific layout. So if it ever happens that you need to do that, we could do add new, right, new page, Let me get Visual Editor on. Then you put your content, and then what's important is this little drop down over here on the right. Default template, and you see blog page template, FAQ layout template, your page with the sidebar. Okay, so I can do a full width. If I come in here and start, adding my stuff, and I publish this, I have a full width, no sidebar. So if you want to use that for anything, just to make pages, to make information, great, you can do that. If not, you would just choose sidebar. Whoops, wrong thing. Sorry about that. And then there's your sidebar. So it's all based on the template you choose from this drop down if you need to make a new page. I'm not sure if you're going to or not. Okay, that'll do it for this section.